JobberNation, what's up? What's happening? This is JobberNation TV, soon to be the #1 sports entertainment channel on all of YouTube. I'm the champ coming to you with this Elimination Chamber SmackDown Live pay-per-view review. And let me just say right off the bat, people, JobberNation, if you missed it, you have to watch it. It was I feel like it was one of the better events I've seen in a while. In other words, Elimination Chamber was lit, people. It was lit, people. JobberNation. So let me break it down to you like this. Starting off with the MVP of the night. MVP of the night. We had a lot of great matches, so we had a lot of options to choose from. But I have to give it to my boy. It's been a long time coming. Not entirely happy with the decision to let him win, but Bray Wyatt deserves to be MVP of the night. Not only because he won, but he beat and pinned John Cena and AJ Styles back to back after only one Sister Abigail, which was surprising to me. I was kind of surprised that Cena didn't kick out after kicking out of everything, including getting hit by a truck. John Cena usually kicks out. AJ Styles taking the super AA and kicking out, but one Sister Abigail put both of them down. So now we got Bray Wyatt after years and years of getting buried, years of talking about what he's gonna do, how he's gonna do it, and constantly always failing. Now, finally, it is Bray Wyatt's time. But I'm gonna be honest with you, JobberNation. I wasn't really happy with the decision. While Bray Wyatt definitely deserves to be WWE champion after all this time, after all the horrible booking decisions in his career, it wasn't the right time now, especially heading into WrestleMania. If the WWE thinks that Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton is gonna make people wanna go watch WrestleMania, they are seriously, let me put it like Chris Jericho, stupid idiots. Because that match, while it makes sense, the story has been great, it's gonna probably be a pretty good match. It's not WrestleMania worthy, in my opinion. It's WrestleMania worthy without the title. But when you add the championship to the rivalry, it's not WrestleMania worthy. If they would have fought each other at maybe, SummerSlam, or even like something like Backlash or something like that, I would have no problem if they're fighting over the title. But this is WrestleMania. Out of all the options you would choose, you're gonna choose Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Live Championship. Where does that leave AJ Styles? And please, do not tell me AJ Styles is gonna wrestle Shane McMahon, because that is a major disappointment after the awesome year from AJ Styles. What should have happened was John Cena should have won. John Cena should have won tonight, and it should have been John Cena versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles in a triple threat at WrestleMania. Honestly, if that would have happened, that would have been lit. I would be hyped, excited to see how it goes down. But now, the way this WrestleMania card is looking is not going to be very exciting. I'm disappointed. I'm happy for Bray Wyatt. He definitely deserved it, but I'm disappointed with the way WrestleMania is looking for AJ Styles, looking for John Cena, looking for even Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Not really excited. It doesn't excite me. And WrestleMania is supposed to excite me. So I feel like major booking flaws from the WWE creative, in my opinion. But that Elimination Chamber match was awesome. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later. As a matter of fact, I will be coming out with a video of what the WrestleMania 33 card should be. Not what it's gonna be, but what it should be. It definitely shouldn't be Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the SmackDown Championship. No, but yet we're getting it. Okay, so the women's match of the night, in my opinion, I thought that the women had a good night. A very, very good night on all levels. But the match of the night was the opening match between Becky Lynch and Mickie James. Everybody knows that they are probably the two best women wrestlers. If you're not biased, then you will probably admit that they are the two best women wrestlers on SmackDown and maybe the entire WWE roster. And they showed it tonight because that was a good match. A very good match. Match of the night for the women. You know, and even though Mickie James lost, I don't have a big problem with it because she lost based on a little roll-up, which wasn't a definitive victory for Becky Lynch, but she got the job done. I felt like the match was definitely well played, so no problem with Becky Lynch winning, no problem with the match. I felt like it was good. Finally, Becky gets a victory in a major match. Happy about that. Moving on now to the WTF moment of the night. And I gotta admit, I wasn't really paying attention to this Dolph Ziggler versus Kalisto versus Apollo Crews match. I was actually asking, I was watching it with my sister and brother, actually asking what happened to Kalisto because I didn't see Dolph Ziggler take out Kalisto before the match. It was a pretty good match, you know, decent match, SmackDown level match, not pay-per-view worthy match. But the reason I'm choosing this as WTF moment of the week is because when Dolph Ziggler snapped, when Dolph Ziggler put the chair in Apollo Crews, you can hear the fans chanting, yes, yes, yes. And to top it all off, Ziggler does it not once, but twice, by breaking Apollo Crews' ankle. And the fans, I'm disappointed in you, Phoenix. I'm disappointed in you, Phoenix. Because you started chanting, thank you, Ziggler. How you gonna do Apollo Crews like that? Seriously, how you gonna do Apollo Crews like that? Like he's been some nuisance, like he's been annoying, or he's actually been doing anything on SmackDown. You actually gonna thank Dolph Ziggler for breaking a guy's ankle? Savage. That is straight savage, Phoenix. I'm sure a lot of people probably was like, what? I was like, you know, I couldn't help but laugh. I felt bad for Apollo Crews because it's not really his fault for the booking they've given him. You know, he's a lame, a baby face who only smiles. But he's a great wrestler. Just haven't really had the moments and the feuds and matches that he needs to really, you know, build his character. But I thought it was funny, to be honest with you. But still, WTF moment of the week by far, in my opinion. Thank you, Ziggler, for breaking a guy's ankle. Wow. Wow, that's all I can say about that. Wow. Match of the night. Before I say match of the night, had to go with botch of the night. Even though finally Naomi wins the Women's Championship, definitely catching me a little off guard because I thought they might wait until we get to Orlando and she can win it in her hometown. You have to think, this is the WWE. If you're in your hometown, you're either going to get embarrassed or you're going to lose. You're not going to win 99% of the time. So Naomi, even though you won tonight, expect to lose at WrestleMania. And I felt like that moment, even though the fans did give her a "you deserve it" chant, because she does deserve it from the standpoint she's been there for a long time, didn't get many opportunities to become women's champion. But I felt like, in all honesty, it wasn't her moment tonight. I felt like the match was lackluster compared to all the other matches on the card. I felt like, you know, they could have had a better rivalry leading into her big victory. Kind of came out of nowhere. So I wasn't really feeling it. Even though, you know, Shani was texting me that she deserved it, he actually had the nerve to say, JobberNation, can you believe that Shani actually thinks that Naomi is the best woman wrestler in the division? While I give her credit, she's probably the most athletic woman in the division, she is not even close to being the best woman wrestler in the division. So I felt like if we had a better story going into it, it would have been a great moment, a better moment. You know, it's definitely good to hear hear her getting those chants, but still, it could have been a better moment. And now you know, and also being Black History Month, I guess Vince McMahon decided to give, you know, a black person a championship, give them a spotlight for once, which I applaud Vince McMahon for once. But botch of the night has to go when when Naomi went for her finisher. I guess Alexa Bliss was supposed to roll over again. Naomi definitely felt like, I think she went faster than Alexa Bliss was, you know, going. So when she landed right on the shoulder, I'm happy that if you watch Talking Smack, looked like Alexa Bliss didn't hurt herself seriously. But I honestly thought at first that she might have broken her arm, might have, you know, messed up her shoulder or something, because Naomi landed right on her shoulder. Looked like it hurt. It looked like Alexa Bliss was, you know, in pain. So good that hopefully Alexa Bliss, my baby, my wifey, isn't hurt. And good job for Naomi for winning the championship at least once. So that's a good thing at least. But it's definitely botch of the night. I gotta say, you know, do not take this in a bad way, wrong way. But Naomi, you got a dunk. Okay. Okay, so let me just move on to the match of the night. We had a lot of good matches here tonight. I think it was one of the best wrestled, you know, wrestling matches, pay-per-view event, whatever you want to call it. I feel like all the matches kind of delivered, maybe except for Alexa Bliss and Naomi. You know, even the tag team turmoil match was actually pretty exciting in my opinion. Randy Orton and Luke Harper definitely surprised me. I expected a boring match. It was actually hyped. And that's something you will rarely hear me say about a Randy Orton match, who's usually boring in the ring. But tonight, I think it's easy. Match of the night for sure goes to the Elimination Chamber main event match. That match was lit. Lit. Before even all the 6 men were in the ring, it was lit. I mean, seriously. Even John Cena, AJ Styles, and Dean Ambrose. When Dean Ambrose came into that ring, everything just took up to a new level, showing that Dean Ambrose, when he's being serious, has a goal, purpose, and not trying to be that corny, funny character, he can get things lit. That's what he did tonight. He got that match lit. Cena, AJ Styles were awesome as usual. Bray Wyatt put a great match. Baron Corbin dominating and taking out Dean Ambrose. Wow, it was an awesome match. Even The Miz had his moment to shine, even though I am dreading the fact that it's going to be John Cena versus The Miz. John Cena and Nikki versus Miz and Maurice at WrestleMania. That's like one of those matches where you're like, really? Really? I mean, I guess Cena loses the title so he can win and break Ric Flair's record, but really? You know, I felt like he lost the title too fast. You know, if you're going to tie Ric Flair's record, at least have a decent title reign, not lose it in just your first defense. So I'm kind of disappointed still about that. But that match was lit, off the chains. Major props to each and every single one of those wrestlers. I'm sure you agree with me, JobberNation, that you were definitely entertained by that match. So major props to all 6 men. Major props to Bray Wyatt. Major props to the WWE and SmackDown Live for putting on a great event for us tonight. Monday Night Raw, you have a lot to live up to because it was lit tonight. Definitely lit. If I had to rate Elimination Chamber on a scale from 1 through 10, I'm going to give it a 8.5. 8.5 for tonight, which is a good score. It's a good number, an entertaining show. Major victory for Bray Wyatt in his career for the first time ever. Congratulations, Bray Wyatt. In the meantime, guys, comment below. Tell me what you think about Elimination Chamber. I want to know what you think, JobberNation. Make sure you suplex that subscribe button. Hit a sister Abigail on that notification button and be part of the JobberNation Noodle Squad. And make sure you be on the lookout for more videos coming this week. And if you guys remember anything, I know it's not me, really, I can't really say it after what happened tonight, but still, we all know when times get tough, always kick out at 2. See ya.